SUNY Brockport students Christina Livingston, Tegan, April Franklin, Brianna, and Fatuma are part of the LGBTQ, African American, Spanish, and Muslim communities, respectively, and they have expressed how they feel about the future president of the United States.
Like the noose was getting tighter around my neck. It's exactly what it felt like.
I expected it. I knew that these people existed out in the world, but it was easy to just be for my own peace of mind to just kind of forget about them a little bit day to day. So I knew that they were gonna crawl out of the woodwork for election day, obviously. But when I had this shred of hope that it wouldn't turn out this way. That there was enough people that were like, no, this is not okay. This man is not okay.
I was on Snapchat. I was like, oh my God, this can't be. I was very nervous, but I still had hope.
Being part of a marginalized group of individuals and having a group of people dismissing all the hate remarks Trump have said have made people like Fatuma and Livingston more aware.
Like you see people that you never expected they would say something when speaking about, oh, you Muslim this, or you African this. It's like, wait, I didn't know you had that feeling. Like before we were okay, and now that he's becoming a president, it's like you're becoming a different person. Just because he's a president doesn't mean like you have to change your views.
It's made me hyper aware and increasingly wary of who I'm sitting next to in class, who is in the line behind me at the grocery store. These types of oppression have existed for a long time, but because there's a resurgence of them being normalized, that all bad feelings, there are pride flags being burned 10 minutes from my house. That happened the day after the results were announced. So people say, we live in New York. It's a liberal state, and while I have faith in the New York State government to protect my civil rights, that doesn't mean that people can't act out on their hatred, and that's ultimately one of the biggest things that we're going to see come from the results, I think.
When you have someone like Trump and his supporters who are so openly racist now, it's like they feel enabled to be racist. Now they feel like it's good, it's okay, it's acceptable. And that's when it becomes like, okay, not only am I just being a target, but I'm being actively victimized.
The problem with our country is that we have this whack system called the Electoral College that just does not make any sense whatsoever.
But that won't stop those minorities from sticking together.
People in the LGBT community have huddled together because we know when things like this happen that we need to just be as close as possible and just not let go of each other.
The results of the elections have made some people decide that they will no longer play nice.
If they have the potential to dehumanize me, make some sort of microaggression towards me, I think we're all at this point where we're not going to take it anymore. There's been a resurgence of community and unity throughout the community, kind of making a statement that we can never be silenced, pretty much. You can try your hardest by telling us we can't have public displays of affection in public, and we can't hang pride flags from our houses. You can tell us that we can't do that, but you can never silence us. We're going to keep doing all these things. We're going to keep being present and visible.
Some people refuse to get cornered.
Know your surroundings. If you're trying to live at night, whenever you're trying to live at night, get more people to go with you instead of living by yourself. Because you never know, they may come as a group. You may think, okay, I can handle one person or two people, but what if they come 10 people? You can't do anything about it.
To Trump voters, I would say, why don't your friends who belong to these communities Donald Trump is verbally attacking and promoting hate towards matter to you? Why don't your Muslim friends matter to you? Do they not matter to you? Do your black friends not matter to you? Do your LGBT friends not matter to you? Do all the women in your life not matter to you? I don't understand the thinking process behind voting for him, and I never will.
When I realize that someone is just that I have to defend my right to be alive and be myself is at that point it's I feel just so just not, sometimes not even hate, just disconnected. I feel nothing for you. like as a human being. If that's how you look at me, I just like I can't feel anything for you because like there's no avenue for connection because you clearly just like can easily throw me away.
For anybody who voted for him, don't be surprised at what happens, because most likely what happens is not going to be good for anybody.
Show love instead of hate. They're trying to show people that's not whatever Trump thinks. That's not what we are. We're better than that. Like we live here. We pay tax. We do everything that any other American does. And just because like I'm not like original from here does not mean I'm not American. But him, at first I was scared, but now it's like he can't hurt me. There's something bigger than him that he can't even do.